Hello and welcome also from my side. I'm really happy to be here in this Innovation Days event. I will show you today something what P&I is doing, what our product portfolio, then also show you some applications, what we are doing, what is adaptive manufacturing, how we see it and how an application looks like, which is adaptive. And I'm sure here in the room is huge experience and any one of you has experience in his area and his processes, and you could see how the product could fit in your area and how you can use it. This is the idea, and also in the end I will show you how we can support you. Because P&I is not a machine builder, we are producing products to build machines outside for medical, for F&B, for different industries. Today the focus is just in medical and pharma. But as I say, we are not producing machines, we have just the products to build machines, quite unique. Before I start my presentation, the next slide is the most strange and difficult slide you will get today. It's about me, it's my name. I'm Lazaros Patsakas and I'm the Global Segment Manager for Medical and Pharma. I'm in the team of HQ from P&I, which is in Austria. We are building all our products, all our R&Ds in Austria, close to Salzburg. I'm located close to Frankfurt and I'm coming originally from Greece, so quite European. Yeah. Some of you should or know it already. P&I is a member of ABB Group. We are in the division of robotics and discrete automation since 2017, 100% to the ABB Group. What P&I is doing, we say we are technology leader in automation. Why? Because we have or bring in the last years some good and very powerful innovations in the market. The company is existing since more than 40 years and we continue to bring innovation in the market. As we will see also the mechatronic services today. What we are doing is control and HMIs. This is the beginning of P&I, how we are starting, just delivering IOs, PLCs for the machines. Then the next step was to go to the motion technology. Very powerful, do it also since many years. And if an application, let's say our competitors say it's not possible, so then we are coming in the game and we make it possible. In motion, we are very powerful and we can do a really super high speed applications, which are very impressive also to see those. And since some years, 2015-16, we started with mechatronic solutions, so call it Accu Post-Track. It's a solution how to move products from A to B in a smarter way as we do it in the past. We developed this product by our own, produce it also in Austria. And then based on that, we also had some planar systems, which also you could see over there today. Robotics, but as well also vision. Vision will be also an extra presentation where we go a little bit deeper, how you can use vision and what it means if you combine it with AI functionalities. Exactly. P&I, as I say, we are delivering automation parts. One important point is we have a kind of openness, so that means our system can be linked to Profinet, Profibus, Ethernet IP, whatever. So it means our ecosystem is working as standalone for sure, but we are also open to communicate to other PLCs, to the higher level systems. Why? Because if you have using since many years vendor X and you want to still stay there, you don't have to say, now I will to move to P&I. We can talk about vision, we can talk about mechatronics, motion, and sure also controls. But it's not something to say, okay, now I have to move from supplier X to Y or to P&I. Okay, before I will share with you some videos and some applications I have with me today, I would like to share what we see as a market trends and requirements outside in the field, in the industry of medical and pharma, and how or what is the advantage by using adaptive manufacturing in your area, what it means in the application itself. Market requirements, we see that since COVID especially, higher throughput is there, so that means that end users want to have a higher throughput from the existing lines, maybe through retrofits or by new ones, and get in the same footprint the higher throughput. Then we have the labor shortage and demographics, which is changing. Also here, it's in our, let's say, continent, but also in Americas and Asia, you can see the labor shortage. So the people or the producers are struggling a little bit to find the right person, which you can also pay for it and do the skilled job you have to do. Then the point about personalized medicine. Here we are talking how we can produce personalized medicine in a way which is also possible to pay for it, cost-effective production. Talking about Betsa's one, personalized medicine. Then we have flexible production and decentralized production means I would like to have as a producer a flexible production to be able to have something which is ready for unknown products I could have. So it means to move from product A, which I'm producing today, maybe to product B, or even to have different products in the same line, producing it after changeover, etc. And decentralized production, this geopolitical situation is also making for global player a little bit struggling. Okay, what happens if now we have the election in the United States? If this change, what it means for me as a producer? Can I produce still in Europe and deliver it to United States, or do I have to bring also decentralized productions in different areas? Quality and traceability in pharma and medical is from day one. When you are producing something, you have to have or it's mandatory to have high quality and the traceability for the whole products. And sustainability, we are talking about the energy itself, but also the product. If I'm reducing the waste, I'm getting sustainability or increase my sustainability, but even also the products I'm packing or the material I'm using to use materials which are today maybe unknown for me, based on regulation of countries, of areas, of can be changed, and then I have to adapt my machine to the new packaging format, which is maybe not paper or plastic anymore, could be bamboo or whatever. Also here I need to be flexible to bring my products still in the market. And these trends we see are influencing the end users to say, okay, I have to invest in new equipment to be able to get those or to fulfill those trends. What it means and what is adaptive manufacturing and what is the advantage? Here we are talking based on the trends with adaptive manufacturing, which is the main pillars are the Acuvi, the 6D, followed by robotics and vision, and you see also in the base the co-automation. We are talking about reducing machine footprint. So it means if I can increase the throughput in the same footprint, it's a benefit. Or if I can increase the throughput while have a new machine, this is what I'm looking for, but sometimes it's not possible. I have just this floor space or the space to work. So that means I need a machine which can produce more in the same footprint. Then reduce changeover time, changing from product A to B can be done faster, can be done unlinked to mechanical things I have to do, yoki-poki and whatever. Can I unlink it and do it more in software, more from user interface, HMI operator can select, or even produce in simultaneous production, which is in pharma and medical not common, but increase the OE while reducing the waste, I increase the OE, and if I have a full traceability, full control through the whole process from the system self, which is coming and which is on the systems I mentioned, the Track and 60, which is on board. So it means you have in real time, you can see where your product is and you can make decisions on the fly. And this is possible, the system can do it, it's just there. Hardware, software is existing, you need the application to build up your process, and then it works. Reduce machine and process complexity. If you have a transport system which is able to make what is the next process step I have to go based on the process I did in the station A, so then you have a dynamic process. So that means you can reduce complexity in order of mechanical things, reduce it as much as possible. And also you can reduce stations while the system is bringing some functionalities with it, which can be eliminate stations for rotation, for levitation, and so on. Real-time synchronization with track and robot. We will see also in the video what it means if I have to assemble two parts together and I need to put a glue. Normally you have a station for XY where you put the glue on the product A, and then the product B is coming to glue it together. But the shuttle itself can eliminate one axis because we can move in the Y direction, and in the X direction is stand still for the station. Even the Z direction we can do it. And ready for unknown variant, so that means the machine is able, or the solution is able to adapt on unknown products you will have in the future. Means still you have to do some programming, still you have to know what is coming, but if it's there, so then you are much agile and much faster to adapt your machine to the new variant you will have. And also there is, as I say, we have hardware and the software. In the software we have a lot of functionalities which gives you benefits to use it. This is our strength, this is our expertise we bring in this adaptive manufacturing, and based on your process, your knowledge of how I want to produce something, what are the process steps I have, we can bring a very powerful solution, and we call it adaptive manufacturing by using all those things together. This video, but you see here, this 60, we have also a smaller part you can see here, but what you see in this bigger one, how powerful it can be, how you can eliminate stations while moving in X direction. You can combine shuttles, and you see how dynamic the system is. So that means you have just a base where you say any single millimeter is a transport place I have. There are no barriers anymore, no mechanical links anymore, which I have to move from left to right. So that means the system is, if a process is stucking while I want to seal something, but I cannot do it, something happens, so the other products can overpass or go in another direction. So that means also here you have a much more dynamic process with the system as compared to standard conveyors with belts and things you have. Okay, a look on applications. I was thinking how to, also in this half an hour, how to transfer all the information. It's not super easy. And I decided by myself to use some videos which are showing, and as I say, you have your expertise, your knowledge in your company, your personal knowledge, and I'm sure you will see and understand how you can use it for yourself. And so I decided to use videos, no picture, no text. I hope it will work. We'll see. So, one application, Kao Japan. Okay. What you see here, Kao Japan, also they are producing cosmetic, very expensive cosmetics, so it means really some $100 for one bottle. And the challenge they have is, okay, we have those things, we have small batches. And how we can be also here adaptive and produce all the bottles in a more cost-efficient way, and to be able also for these unknown products will come in the future. And what they did is they say, okay, we will put in the middle the Acuvi 16 and then put all the stations around and make the stations also able to unlock the stations, put them out and put them back in. And what you see here is they are doing simultaneous production, so filling one, filling two, capping one, capping two, and the shuttles, what you define as an end user or as a machine builder is just the process point you have to go. How the shuttles are moving from A to B, it's not something you have to take care. As I said before, this is our expertise, our knowledge we are bringing in. You just define the process point and the time you need to move, the time you need to stay, and then the system is running automatically. The blue ones are product A and the red one are product B. What they are seeing is a complete station from filling, capping, up to inspection and bring it out. Very powerful and very dynamic application, and with this one you have the possibility also to grow. So that means this is the smallest version they have today, but they say in the next one, if it works and we see the demand is there, we can just put some segments, we call it, which you can see there, 240, 240, and just grow the line and then just put once again the stations around. Mechanical, not link. And this is for me one of the powerful things you have. It's mechanical not linked. Just put it there, and then the shuttles are going in the direction you will point it out. So it means say now I have a station 3, please move to station 3. The rest you did already, doesn't have to be completely unchanged and modified. The next application is also Kao in Japan, personalized cosmetic. Why I'm showing this video? It's not a pharma medical video, but this video was the trigger for personalized medicine. We have an application now, which unfortunately I'm not allowed to share, where we are doing personalized medicine for single test trials for cancer, whatever. So really in the first earlier stage, where a person is getting 12 drugs, which they have to take, and how to produce it and make it safe, and also from the cost point of view effective. This was one of the video they selected. What you see is the point moving in X direction, the shuttle in Y direction. And what they are doing in Kao, you can order your powder for cosmetic, and you can load the picture of your wife there, and you will get the powder with a picture of your wife. So this is the business model behind that. How they are doing the picture, this is the powerful in this application, is the shuttle moving up and down. So that means the thickness of the lines they are producing are done also by the shuttle. So that means super precision. Here you could see, you see that different. To make this picture, you have to go up and down, and this is done by the shuttle. The shuttle is moving in one direction, plus up and down. And the same principle are used also for personalized medicine. Means any shuttle can be controlled independently, and this is a control on the fly. So I can say I have this recipe, and the application in pharma and medical we have is an application where you have different stations, and then the drugs are going there, and it's a 3D printed drug where you have several layers, and based on the person A and B, you need from the ingredients A maybe more as from B. So you have to go to different way. It's digital done, so you decided how much of these ingredients, and the shuttle are going there, waiting the time X to get the ingredients they need. Yeah, quite powerful application, and as I say, based on this one, we could generate an application which is now in production to produce 3D drugs for just one. Okay, the next one is the Acuvi track. What you saw until now was the 60, the planar system. Now we have an application, and here the guy is also speaking. I will stop to speak. Give him the chance to share with you what is the benefit by using this application.
Welcome to Tecnoideal Mirandola. Since 1985, we design and produce automation for the medical disposable industry. We are here to present a unique machine in its genre. Thanks to the B&R Acuvi truck, we are now able to deliver with unprecedented performances in terms of productivity, flexibility, and quality.
This system is Acuvi is the same principle, also electromagnetic, so that means we can control every single shuttle. Any product is on top, full control in micrometers, the repeatability, etc. And you can do it with a 60 as well with a track. If you have a product which changes the size, so you can have two shuttles by clamping it. If you have product B, you are just getting closer. So that means, once again, mechanically completely unlinked. It's just software you have to change if you have a product change. The product holder, which was on top, let's go back. This is what is mounted on the shuttle, can be mounted on this shuttle. And this is your tool you have to fix. This was a set of medical for blood. And you need the kind of the pipes, the clamps, and everything is needed in this set you want to have. This one, in my life, next generation solutions for high value pharmaceuticals. The video is not showing so much, but it's showing that innovation goes magnetic. And what IMA is doing is using the 6D technology for aseptic areas to produce vials, syringes, with the same solution. So one solution, it doesn't matter what product I have. So now I have a base frame, a module which I can use for different products. For sure the stations are different, but the base frame and the transport, the decisions, the dynamic which the system is bringing out is there. If you want, you can go also, I don't know if we are sharing the presentation, but if yes, all the links are there, you can go also after that and have a look on the videos I'm allowed to share. Lab automation. Lab automation since beginning of this year, we see more customer driven. So that means lab automation is a point where we see solutions, small solutions, which now already robots are already in. But also, I'm starting the video. The 6D now it's combined with the robot. Here you see the 6D. This is the shuttle, those are the stations. It's moving. Here you have the second layer. And why lab automation? Also here, lab automation is a point. I can have not one operator for one single lab to do some tests, which is also for a human could be boring. You can automate it. So it means you have an operator control 5 lab units and just go there, put the units in, start this test process for 96 pipettes. We have to put some drops in and to wait until it's tested. So you can do it full automated, less people, more automation for the labs. And the system, the robot itself, but plus the 6D is bringing some benefits to get much more automated, and it gets also very compact from the footprint point of view. Okay. The next one is in Netherlands. This is also a video. Netherlands, the company, so called Danbeck, they are doing also for lab automation test devices where you can go there, dispensing units, you can go there, get some drops and see how this liquid is reacting and do tests. Now they say we want to do it more automated, less human errors, also have exactly known how many drops I put in. What you see here is I put just the drops in, then the shuttle starts to move. So this station, which normally I'm doing rotation, whatever, I don't need it anymore. The system can rotate up to 600 IPM. So that means we can mix also products. We can levitate products, we can weight also products. So that means if we are going to, we have a tolerance of some grams. So if you have a product which is a little bit more weighty, we can weight it. And also here you see the 80 or 90 plus pipette or small vials are going to the dispensing units and get just the drops they need to take it. Everything is controlled by the shuttle and just moving to the dosing units. The dosing units have been in the past flexible to be able to do this kind of job, but flexible dosing units is we are talking here about 0.2 milliliters, so very small drops. And if you have a flexible unit, it's from the maintenance point of view and also from the precise point of view, not the best we can have. A fixed one is much better, and this was the starting point of the system because now I can move the system. Yeah, and sure, if you have the application, just this one running hours, running since days. Then you can fix it also with the mechanical things. But here there's a challenge. You see there are smaller parts, bigger parts, so different recipes. Let's say they have to do so. Yeah. Okay. Lab collaboration. The unit, the system we will have also here. You see, it's a human and also the system can collaborate with each other. So that means I can have a human going there and put something on the shuttle and get it also back. From the safety point of view, it's quite safe. We can have a safe area where the human can jump in without special light routines and whatever. Also, thinking about lab automation makes it much more easier to have this kind of applications. Yeah. All the traffic you see here, all the collision avoidance and everything which is not, I mean, application should run without any collision and anything, but behind there it's done completely by the system. You just define your process points, and also the way how the shuttle are moving is done by the system self. They are selecting the best route they need to take from station A to B to C, etc. The next one is Acuvi 60 and robot operation. This was a test done by us, and this is something we can bring as a support, as a service. We can do a lot of tests on our labs, or if you want to have the components at your facility, we can also support you that you are doing the tests. Why? Because you would like to know how I can use it, how I can use the system. This is the idea I have, this is the new product I have, how I can use it. You see here also the inspection. This is one simple thing. Normally, if you have a product you would like to make an inspection, is the label in the right orientation, is what I put in, and the label the right one, you know, everything. And normally, in the past, you have to orientate the bottle in the direction the vision camera was located. Now, combination of our vision and the shuttle, we just rotating the label in the right direction. So that means we make pictures from the bottle, say, okay, the label is in this direction, then just move in the correct position, make a picture, which you need to, about quality and traceability in the end. Quite easy for us, but eliminate, once again, one station, how to think, how to put in the right direction. The system is just very simple, say, software. What you also here see is, you will see the shuttle are moving in a standard conveyor belt. Also, you can combine different hubs, different islands, where you can say, okay, from where I don't need any repeatability, any precision, any stations are there just to bring one product from A to B. You can also use a standard conveyor, so you can mix it to make it, from the cost point of view, even more attractive for you. This video shows Acuvi 60 in the applications we have done. We see that this is really powerful, and what you see here in this application is our hygienic design, or complete stainless steel covered shuttle. Then you see the mix of, you can cover the segments which you see here, you can cover it completely with stainless steel, platinum, neoprene, silicone, glass, wood, whatever. There's a kind of thickness you have to take care. The levitation we can do is 0.5 up to 4 millimeter. Between, you can put something in your process in case you will have some water, some powder, whatever is around there. It doesn't matter, the system is flying over the things. And this is also what you see here. You can also combine it and say, in this area I have a process which is quite, has to be clean, or I have to clean it with H2O2, for example, and in the rest not. So also here, combination can be done, or you can full cover it. It's up to the application you have in your mind. How we can support you, and we say it's a kind of co-creation partnership we are looking for, and this is also a point that I'm looking forward to get your feedback and to get your ideas how we are doing. B&I is not a component seller. We have a lot of components inside. We have a kind of technology where we can, and we are looking for partnerships. So it means how we can support you to do the best. We have co-creation labs where you can do tests. So that means before you buy any piece of hardware software, we can do tests and find out what is the layout you need, what is the PPM you will get out. So that means if you have a target, we had before the presentation about innovations, you know, how to do it, how it's structured, and so on. If you have an idea and say, this is an innovative idea in my area, we can pre-check it just from the technology point of view, if it fits or not. And what we are doing, the simulation is also the PLC code. So it means in the end, it's not just a simulation, pay money and then it's done. The simulation is also the PLC code you will have. So the simulation you see, after we download it on the controller, it's running in the same way. And this is also a digital twin. Yeah. I pick now Malmo as one example. We call it Orange Point, where you see we have all the components there. SuperTrack, 60, Acuvi track, also a very nice area where you can sit and discuss, not only work. And we can support you in different. It can be vision, it can be motion, but also the mechatronic services. As I say, we can support you quite well. Normally, you have something, you have a product, you have an idea, or you have a process which is now maybe has some painful points, and say, okay, how I can do it, how I can do it better, how I can be more, increase the performance. This is a layout we got from customer, and he told us, I have two products, here's the starting point, then moving to A, B, going there, doing the process. Can be capping, filling, whatever. For us, for the system, doesn't matter. We just need to know the distances and how many times the shuttle needs to stay there. Are there any micro steps we have to do? Should we turn? Should we, those are the things we need to know. What is the station behind there at the moment or at that time, we don't care. And what we are creating out of it is a kind of simulation. This simulation is something we can do in 15 minutes. So it means getting the layout and show you this simulation, including what is the perfect shuttle numbers you need to get the highest PPM based on this layout. And it's just one step further after the 15 minutes to move one segment here and say what happens if I have one segment over there. Is it improving? Is it not? What happens if I make it just straight? All the things can be done in a very easy way. Before you are spending any money for hardware, software, just ask us to deliver kind of very straightforward simulation to see how it fits, if it's possible to reach the target you have in order of PPM and in order of footprint. That's all. You see also a video where it's completely stainless steel covered, the shuttle, and you can combine it also with other shuttle. This is an application from Pestapack where they are transporting vials on top. And you see even with water or any liquid can run. Also this is something in medical pharma normally, if it's something dirty you have to stop it, but yeah, for many applications possible. That's all from my side. If there's any questions, please now. If not, I will be, and also my colleagues, Kalle, especially for Sweden questions you will have. There are also colleagues for vision, Jakob, Kalle, but also Peter is there, so you can ask us what you would like to want. I don't know who was asked. If it's you. Ladies first, maybe. It's okay for you? Okay.
Yeah. I thank you very much for your presentation. I have a question. This is also all automation and remote control. But what about cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is on point of the controller. So we have a controller for the transport system, and based on that controller, we have some cybersecurity. How do we call it? Levels we can reach with our controller. So it means the transport system is an ecosystem by itself, and our controller then makes able to reach some security level, cybersecurity level, from the controller point of view. Yeah.
And it is supported by you when you are selling those.
It's supported by us, but we are following the standards as much as possible can be done. Yeah. In the next step we are moving on is to go to OPC UA-FX, where the cybersecurity things are covered from the foundation of OPC UA. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
I got actually two questions there. And what is the maximum weight it can carry?
It's depend of the system. The Aquapost track, it's up to 2 kilograms. Also depend of the orientation you will have it. The 6D can be up to 14 kilograms. But then you have quite bigger shuttle. You need to have different shuttles. This one is the smallest one, can take care from 600 grams up to 14. Yeah.
Do you have experience using it on a quality control? I mean, camera-based quality inspection.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and there will be also a presentation there.
Yeah, and we can fully synchronize the things together, so you can drive full speed underneath and capture a picture exactly when you're passing by, so you have no need to stop or do anything.
Because our company is making, for example, quality inspection system for battery cells, and we use quite a traditional transportation there. It could be much more simple.
Yeah. production of battery cells. We
Yeah,
have also
okay.
applications done. There is also one link from Elon Musk where you can see behind there is running the track.
Yeah.
So also here I mean, you are, anytime you know where your product is. And as I say, to continue a process where you already know it's waste or there's a risk to have a waste, question is, should I bring it with a diverter or overcome and go to a station where a human could be and make an inspection? Is the product still okay? If yes, you can say, please continue, go to the step you have been before, or move to the next step to continue the process. Or you can put it out before you are putting maybe different or expensive materials or ingredients inside. No? Yeah.
Yeah, let's look later. I think that I can show you one of the videos which might be quite interesting for you.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Okay. If there are no further questions, thank you very much from my side, and we are here, please.